This is not for anybody else but the Jamaican people. I'm here to tell you that I was born in England to Jamaican parents. And at 8.5 years old, my parents decided to return to Jamaica from England. And when they returned, as an 8.5-year-old, I don't know how to describe it. I became very, very connected with the people. I just love the Jamaican people. I used to sit with the older folks and listen to all the folk stories and all the things that they would say. I would listen to the various churches while they were having quote-unquote crusades and things like that. Then I would listen to the Zionist church, which was Christianity that was mixed with African spirituality. But regardless of all of that, I just loved the Jamaican people. But as I became older and got into my teenage years, the group that I had an affiliation with, had a lot of empathy for, had a lot of love for, were the Rastafarians. The Rastafarians are the heroes of Jamaica. Yeah, we have some Rastafarians that talk nonsense sometimes, just like any other group. But the essence of Rastafarianism, if you want to call it that, is they are the heroes of Jamaica. They defied British culture, the colonizers' culture. They sought to identify themselves with their true ancestry. Yes, they've made many mistakes. But think about a people that have been taken from their motherland and brought to another land, given another culture, given another language, told that they are nothing, treated like they are nothing, and yet they formed a culture that they could be proud of. Yes. And the thing is, the disturbing thing is that most Jamaicans hated and continue to hate the Rastafarians for wanting to be the Afrocentric people that they want to be. Jamaicans would rather associate themselves with the Scottish, the British, the Irish. And I've said this before, there's nothing wrong with the grassroots British and the grassroots Irish and the grassroots Scottish. But what is wrong with the fact that most of us in Jamaica are of African descent? What is wrong with that? So I see the Rastafarians as the heroes. I will always have a connection to the Rastafarians. I remember when I was a teenager, it was in the early 80s, 1982. I bought this book called The Rastafarians by, I think it's Leonard Bennett. And I read that book. And do you know that my family, my aunt on my father's side, because my father is half Chinese, they hated Rastas. My mother, who was a very dark-skinned woman, black, she hated Rastas. And I could never understand why. Why are you hating a group of people that is finding themselves in the midst of a colonized mind? Why would you be against those people? I tell you this, Jamaican people should be disturbed. They should be ashamed. A lot of these Jamaican rumhead people should be ashamed of themselves the way they treat Rastas. I'm being honest. I'm disappointed in the history of people like Bustamante, who declared that you could shoot a Rasta. This is 1962. He declared that you could shoot a Rasta and you would not be charged. What kind of hate is that towards a group of people that just wanted to express their Africanness, their Afrocentricity, or what I call Africanity? Why? Because we were taught to despise our own selves and to love the colonizer's God and the colonizer's religion and the colonizer's culture. We need to wake up. I'm not saying that all Jamaicans should become Rasta. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying we need to respect the manifestation of Africanness through Rasta. Yeah, I know that Rastas, some of them smoke too much weed. I'll be the first to admit that. They're Rasta people that do wrong things too, or say they're Rasta and they're doing wrong things. I know that. But the essence of Rastafarianism is a wonderful thing. It is bringing us back, taking us back to our true selves. And what better journey than a journey that leads you to know yourself? Think about it.